So, just wanted to kind of update you guys. Just leaving my son's concert, but it's been a long week. Still waiting to hear back from insurance. I heard back from the bariatrics office, and evidently my insurance requires me to do 6 months of weight loss management, which I knew. Now, the hiccup comes in is that I actually had switched which doctors I was going through bariatrics for. I was originally going to go through Baptist, and then I changed it to St. Vincent's because the insurance no longer used Baptist, so they switched me. Well, I switched out to St. Vincent's. So anyway, long story short, after doing doing my switch, they were supposed to transfer all paperwork and everything over. Now, I had started with Baptist well over a year ago. The 6 months of the bariatrics, I don't know if you guys can see, this car is coming. I'm at Sonic. Wanted a Diet Cherry Limeade, so stopped and thought I'd do an update. Anyway, the 6 months of bariatric started in 2015 for me. The record that I actually submitted to the other insurance. And I had everything submitted already to them. The only thing I was trying to get done over there was the psych eval, which that was another story. The psych eval, the company that I go through has a specific insurer for mental health. Well, when you go there to get your psych eval, the interesting thing is you go there thinking you're going to use your mental health insurance, and they deny it because it's actually being evaluated for your actual physical health. So, and of course, physical insurance doesn't cover it. So it ends up being out of pocket, which to me, this is so worth the out of pocket. But the other place, when I was going through St. Vincent's, I couldn't find a doctor that would see me that was under, $1,000 for their out of pocket, because they wanted to charge for initial and all this other stuff. So needless to say, St. Vincent's, So when I was going through Baptist was the one I originally was going through. They're the ones that I couldn't get the psych eval done with, because every time I tried to go to one of the psychs that they would send me to, the psychiatrist or whatever wanted to charge me almost a grand or $600 for the out of pocket. And knowing the other costs I have coming up, I'm budgeting what I have, because yes, my insurance is covering it, but there's still an out of pocket cost. And so when I switched over to St. Vincent's, I thought they'd gotten everything that they needed. We went through all the hoops, jumped the hurdles, and came out sparkling on the end, ready for the surgery. So they submitted to my insurance, and I had updated my phone number because I did change my number, and I'm about to change it again because the number I got is for some crazy girl who apparently has a lot of men in her life, if you know what I mean. And I know you do. Anyway, so they couldn't get a hold of me because they never updated the number in the system. Needless to say, so I called them, and they had dropped my referral, which would have made me start over. But my advocate at St. Vincent pulled some strings and, went back to him and said, hey, this isn't right. We tried to get things done. She did give you guys an updated phone number, it didn't take in the system, blah, blah, blah. Either way, we got that squared away. So then they get the referral in, and today I get a phone call. So we don't have you having 6 months of weight loss consult or, with a physician. I said, but I have. I said, that was already submitted to Baptist. They said, well, we didn't get that in any of the records. So they had to go back to Baptist today to request those records. We're delaying my surgery more and more because of this, but that's okay. It'll get there, I'm sure. It's just very frustrating at this moment. Had a few tears because they were trying to tell me that I was going to have to go through 6 more months, and they may still tell me I have to go through 6 more months before I can get the surgery now, after waiting almost a year. So, well, over a year, actually. So, where I'm at now is, I got a call from the advocate while I was in my son's concert, and she told me that they had gotten the information from Baptist that did definitely confirm that I had done over 6 months of the weight loss consults, and that it should clear. But because it was in 2015, some of them, I don't know if it's going to be recent enough. So that's where we're at. Hopefully I'll know more tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Ready to I'm ready for bed, but I started back at school Monday, so as soon as I pick my son up from his trip, I get to pick him up, go home, do homework, get my crazy butt to bed, and then start all over in the morning. And he's got to be there at crack of dawn a.m. because he's got another band trip for jazz band. This was for symphonic band. So there we are. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. Life has been really crazy. Some health issues going on with my husband, and I'm, really worried. I love him to death, and I'm just scared. I'm scared for him. I'm ready for him to get the surgery. His appointment's tomorrow. He starts his bariatric appointments tomorrow with the same doctor, Dr. Yukel. So I'm excited. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully, I'll have really good news soon. My ear is itching. But I love you guys. Take care. And as soon as I get another update, I will let y'all know. Take care. Remember, everything is peachy. Sometimes more than others. All right. Love you guys. Bye.